Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Adam Pearce announced a high-stakes match for tomorrow night's episode of WWE Raw. The promotion is building toward Elimination Chamber 2025 on March 1st. WWE shared a video featuring the Raw general manager today on social media, and he made a major announcement for tomorrow night's show. Damage Control's Dakota Kai will be squaring off against American-made Ivy Nile in a #1 contenders match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Pearce also shared that Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Naomi will be on Raw this week. Proud to announce a #1 contenders match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Dakota Kai one-on-one with Ivy Nile. And by now, everybody has seen the footage of the Jade Cargill aftermath. Yes, Bianca Belair and Naomi will be in the house tomorrow night, and I'm sure that is going to be fun, said Pearce. From 0:06 to 0:24. There are also 2 Elimination Chamber qualifying matches set for tomorrow night's edition of the Red Brand. Roxanne Perez will battle Raquel Rodriguez, and Finn Balor will be squaring off against Seth Rollins during this week's episode of Raw. Adam Pearce gives popular WWE Raw star a new nickname. Raw general manager Adam Pearce recently gave CM Punk a hilarious new nickname. The 46-year-old has already qualified for the men's Elimination Chamber match by defeating Sami Zayn earlier this month. Punk competed in the men's Royal Rumble match but was eliminated by Logan Paul. CM Punk recently spotted Pearce at the airport and shared a video of him on his Instagram story. The former NWA champion reacted to Punk's post and gave the former world champion a hilarious new nickname. Adam Pearce poked fun at the veteran's Second City Saint nickname and referred to him as the Second City Stalker for taking a picture of him at the airport. Adam Pearce also announced that Sami Zayn will be appearing on tomorrow night's episode of WWE Raw. The former Intercontinental Champion was brutally attacked by Kevin Owens earlier this month following his loss to CM Punk. Zayn sent Owens an emotional message before this past Friday's episode of WWE SmackDown. The WWE Universe had been buzzing all day, eagerly anticipating the fallout from last week's chaotic episode of Monday Night Raw. With tensions at an all-time high between top superstars, General Manager Adam Pearce had promised a major announcement that would change the landscape of WWE's Red Brand. As the show kicked off, the sold-out crowd inside the Chase Center in San Francisco erupted in excitement. The opening pyro lit up the arena, and the camera panned across the passionate WWE fans, holding up signs and chanting their favorite superstars' names. The familiar voice of Michael Cole rang through the commentary desk. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Tonight promises to be an explosive night, as Adam Pearce has teased a major announcement that could shake up the entire roster. Corey Graves, sitting beside him, smirked. And after what happened last week, you can bet Pearce has something huge planned. The locker room is in chaos, and tonight, we're going to see the fallout. Adam Pearce's huge announcement. The crowd's anticipation grew as the opening segment rolled in. The arena lights dimmed slightly, and a familiar theme hit. Adam Pearce, the general manager of Raw, walked out with a serious look on his face. Dressed in a sharp gray suit with a microphone in hand, he strode to the ring, wasting no time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Pearce began, his voice carrying authority. The crowd erupted in cheers. He let the cheers simmer before continuing. Now, last week, we saw absolute chaos unfold. From Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre tearing into each other to Jey Uso and Judgment Day nearly coming to blows, and let's not forget the shocking return of CM Punk. It's clear to me that we are reaching a boiling point, and it's my job to regain control of this show. The mention of Punk sent the crowd into a frenzy, but Pearce wasn't done yet. So tonight, I'm making an executive decision. We are going to settle these issues the only way we know how in WWE, inside this ring. And to do that, I'm announcing a high-stakes fatal 5-way elimination match as tonight's main event. The crowd popped at the announcement, but Pearce wasn't finished. The winner of this match will officially become the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. Michael Cole shouted from the commentary desk, "Oh my God! That's a massive opportunity. Whoever wins tonight goes on to challenge for the biggest prize in the game." The camera panned to the crowd, where fans were on their feet, reacting with sheer excitement. Pearce continued. Now, I know you all want to know who will be in this match, so let's not waste any time. The first competitor, someone who's been itching for another shot at the title. Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's theme blared through the speakers, and the Scottish Warrior marched to the ring, looking laser-focused. He climbed into the ring, nodding at Pearce while the crowd cheered. Pearce wasted no time. The second competitor, a man who's been battling his own demons but remains one of the most dangerous men in WWE, Seth freakin' Rollins. Rollins' music hit, and the crowd erupted into a mix of cheers and his signature "Burn It Down" chant. The former champion made his way down, eyeing McIntyre with intensity. Pearce continued. The third man in this match, a returning superstar who shocked the world last week, CM Punk. The roof nearly blew off as Punk's music hit. The crowd chanted CM Punk. CM Punk. As the best in the world walked onto the stage, smirking at the other competitors. Pearce smirked. The fourth man. A wild card, but someone who has proved he belongs in the main event. Jey Uso. Jey Uso's music hit, and the crowd cheered. He had been trying to carve his own path outside the bloodline, and this was his biggest test yet. Pearce raised his mic one last time. And finally, the fifth and final competitor. A former world champion who believes he is still the man of Raw. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The crowd booed loudly as Dominic, accompanied by Rhea Ripley, walked onto the stage with an arrogant smirk. The other four men in the ring shot daggers at him. Tensions exploded before the main event. As all five men stood in the ring, the atmosphere was electric. Pearce stepped back, allowing them to soak in the moment. Drew McIntyre grabbed a mic. Tonight, I finished what I started. I should have beaten Damian Priest for that title months ago, and now, I'm going to make sure no one stands in my way. Rollins chuckled. Drew, you keep talking about what you should have done. But let's be real. I've been carrying this brand for years, and I'm taking that title shot back where it belongs. Before anyone else could speak, CM Punk raised his mic. Blah, blah, blah. Let's not forget, boys, I'm the biggest name in this match. I didn't come back to WWE to take a backseat. Survivor Series is in my hometown of Chicago, and I'm taking that title shot. Jey Uso stepped forward. Us, you ain't just walking through me. I've been fighting too hard to get out of the Bloodline's shadow to let this slip. Tonight, I prove I'm main event material. Dominic laughed. You guys are cute. But none of you have the Judgment Day watching your back. And after tonight, Dirty Dom is going to Survivor Series. As soon as he finished, a brawl erupted. Punk and Rollins went after each other, McIntyre launched at Dominic, and Jey Uso superkicked McIntyre. Security rushed the ring to break up the melee, as Pearce shouted, "Save it for the main event." The main event, fatal five-way elimination match. As the bell rang, the crowd was on their feet. The action was chaotic from the start. First elimination, Dominic Mysterio. Jey Uso caught Dominic with a superkick, followed by a frog splash, eliminating him early. Second elimination, Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre caught him with a brutal claymore after Rhea Ripley distracted him. Third elimination, CM Punk. Punk fought hard, but Seth Rollins countered the GTS into a stomp, pitting Punk and crushing his hopes of a hometown Survivor Series main event. Final showdown, Seth Rollins vs. Drew McIntyre. The final two men put everything on the line. McIntyre survived multiple stomps, while Rollins escaped two claymores. In the end, McIntyre countered a curb stomp into a future shock DDT, followed by a devastating claymore for the win. Winner and new number one contender, Drew McIntyre. As McIntyre stood tall, the crowd gave him a mixed reaction. The camera zoomed in on his determined face, while the WWE champion watched from the backstage monitor. The show ended with McIntyre pointing to the Survivor Series logo, knowing he was one step away from redemption.